So today I'm going to try and be recreating this hand earring I saw on Alexa Chung's website a few years ago, except it cost $210 US. So what I'm using is some sculpey white clay, just an earring that I have lying around, and acrylic paint to paint on the hand later on. So you're going to start with a small section of the clay and begin kneading it to soften up the clay. I'm just shaping mine into the wrist palm first and then measuring it against the earring to make sure I have the right size. I'm also comparing it to the actual earring to try and get it as accurate as I can. So now I'm taking smaller bits of the clay and rolling them out to be the fingers. I'm just shaping them in reference to the original, and it's good to make them different lengths, obviously, match up like real fingers. And once I was finished, I started just like comparing it to the ring to make sure that it would actually hook on when I glued it down later after it was baked. And then once I was finished, I just put it in the oven. So here's what the clay looks like out of the oven. I decided that I actually like it being sparkly white and there isn't any dust on it, so I'm not going to paint it white with acrylic and instead just going to start painting the fingernails. So now I am very cautiously painting the fingernails onto the hand. It's just putting red dots on the fingertips, but nonetheless, it took a little bit of precision and a lot of time to make sure I didn't paint them wrong and make it look weird. I'm also painting the lines at the bottom of the hand, just like the actual original piece. There's the red strips at the bottom, so I'm just copying that now. So this is the part I actually struggled the most with, which is attaching the hand. I didn't want to use super glue, I wanted something less permanent, so I was using a hot glue gun for one of the first times, and actually trying to glue it and angle it onto the piece was a bit tricky for me, so that's what took the longest. Here is the final piece. You could glaze it and make it look glossy, but I just kind of left it as is because I like the look of it and I was finished with it for the day. I also remembered that there is 2 earrings I had to make, and after the amount of struggle gluing the first one and this, which happened with oil paint, I was ready to just add some charms to the second one and call it a day. And yeah, so that is how I made my Alexa Chung look-alike earring. It was super easy to make apart from gluing it, and I think it looks pretty alright. Original, something no one else has, and I hope you liked it.